I sound less distant, I will sound louder, and my audio profile changes a bit with how you hear it. Secondly, I also made some changes to my compressor. I made some changes to my compressor settings, so there should be less metamorphosis of my voice because I increased the threshold. So before, even when I spoke very softly, my compressor was already acting upon my voice. It was at negative 24 decibels, the threshold, and now it's at like negative 20. So there's a bit more breathing space for my voice to remain unaltered. The way you heard me wasn't exactly how I sounded. And then there's also a ratio. What the ratio does is, if the volume goes to a certain height above the threshold, for every 8 decibels of loudness that I am over it, it makes it only 1 decibel of loudness over it. Which means that no matter how loud I scream, I cannot reach a point where I blow your ears off. And that was at 8, and now I have it at still around 8, 7 maybe. So it's a little bit different. There's also a release. The release was 0.5 seconds, which means that after I've been very loud, like from laughing or screaming, it takes another 0.5 seconds, half a second, for it to slowly taper off again to stop messing with my voice. And I've decreased that to 0.2 seconds, which apparently is better for voice. Yeah, it's better for voice. It'll be a more natural sound, supposedly. So that's interesting. It's just a bunch of changes. And I was so confused what any of it meant. I was super scared to touch it or change it or anything like that. But, oh, Mechabellum has had an update. But finally sat down today to try and make some changes. Yeah, I think the closer mic probably makes a big difference. I might even be able to do it a little bit closer. The plosives are a bit more intense. Well, especially when I look at my mic, which pretty much never happens. That should never happen, because the chat is on the other side. Are you doing OnlyFans, really? You mean in Mechabellum? Not literally. It's a reference to playing Mechabellum. And I think it's a good sign that the stream is louder in general. I have volume of the games higher than before. And I think I'm still much louder than the game and the music. Yeah, I'm louder than the music for sure. So you can hear me just fine, right? Yep, I could get a breath filter, but realistically I should almost never look at my mic. So, one of the most important... this one's a little stupid. I mean, I am stupid, but sometimes. One of the most important changes I made was that I lowered the volume of headset sound that I get. I have a setting for that. I didn't know I have a setting for that, or I forgot. And I didn't touch it for years. So, because I heard very loud sounds, I was incentivized to drop the game sound really low as well, because otherwise it was too loud for me, but it was not too loud for you. So essentially I was hearing it louder than you were hearing it, and therefore I put it really low because it was otherwise too loud for me. Yeah, so by lowering the volume of my sound, my headset, it's now allowed to be louder for you. The dungeons with Gingy and now with Peak Entertainment? Yeah, that was great. Is it just me, or does your voice sound a bit deeper? It is not just you, nor is my voice deeper for me. ChatGPT told me this. I didn't know this, but ChatGPT told me if your microphone is nearer your face, it will naturally sound deeper because, and I think these deep sounds don't travel well through air. So when the mic is further, those are lost. So they were lost before as well. The proximity effect, is that what it's called? So what are we gonna go for here? Quick supply specialist, marksman and sledges. Nachbesprechungseffekt. Man, is it just me, or does German have all the most beautiful sounding words? Nachbesprechungseffekt. That's great. So what are we gonna use this 400 money for? Are we gonna go assault marksman and then 115 and make 2 more? Yeah. Nachbesprech this. Assault marksmen have 110 movement speed, sledges only 7. So we're gonna storm the capital with sledgehammers and marksmen like this, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Go to his towers. Do I put one in the middle as well? No, we'll put one to the side. Like this. Okay, dokie. Crawlers, start. Oh, wow, wrong side. But maybe... Wait, he's elite Oh, he's elite specialist. He's got level 2 crawlers. Uh-oh. Oh, by the way, I will say, assault marksman, probably not that good of an idea against steel balls. Because I've essentially made tanky units for him to blow up. Oh, it gives them shotguns? Yeah, exactly. They get 6 times tankier. They get a little faster. They get more attack damage and splash, but they lose 70 range. How is the music volume for you guys? Is it too loud? Not loud enough? And what about the game sounds of the game? Because I'm gonna have to reimagine all the volume of different games. It's good. Music too loud. Game sound is a bit low. Music good. Okay. Bringing game sound up. Let me also check the in-game sound. Audio. Bring this over here. This is a really good sign that everything can be louder. We've been wanting this for the stream for a very, very long time. We've been wanting to have the stream be louder for a long time. Yeah, it's Age of Wonders music. Okay. Missile Strike. No, Grubby, I was hoping you're gonna play WoW Classic. Oh, I am. I am playing WoW Classic today. Assault Fang, perfect for us. Increase attack by Fang 40%, movement speed, decrease range. Yeah, we could do Assault Fang. He's probably gonna get Assault Fang. Pretty interesting. And it will upgrade this marksman. I will say this music doesn't really fit. I think Planetfall music would fit much better. Age of Wonders Planetfall.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, because this is sci-fi and Age of Wonders is fantasy. You need sci-fi for this game. Hey, thanks for the sub, Limonade. How's it going, bro? You still wowing? Only Fangs this round? Yes. Do we do one missile? Wait, what did he actually get? He got mass-produced wasps. Really? As an elite specialist, I think that's not a good choice for him. Oh, there it is, his flank. Wasps and crawlers. I can deal... so the reasons why I think it doesn't work well together is because... mass-produced wasps is an increase in attack and health, but elite specialist makes them at level 2, and that means that like the upgrades that he gets are not fully being utilized. Because he gets a debuff on every single level. He does end up winning the round. No, we win! Oh, because it's level 2? Oh my god! Alright, sick. I'm gonna talk about WoW during WoW, Bambucha. I'm gonna talk about Mechabellum for now. During Mechabellum. Sounds good, Limonade. We got all the marksman level ups, which is great. We also have fire badgers. Fire badger marksman can deal with a large variety of different threats. We'll do that. This, and then fangs in front. Upgrade all of these. Badgers to assault his fangs. And then we can make one more marksman to deal with the air. Not sure if he's gonna wasp the other side. Steel balls. And a Sabertooth level 3. Do you like the new unit? 3 more coming. Bro, what? And by the way, what was today's patch? Anyone know the news for Mechabellum? What is my MMR? It's about 1650, I think. New specialist? Cool, cool. If anyone has the link to the patch notes. Looks like this is gonna be a win. We do just enough damage to the Sabertooth on time to kill it, I think. Yeah, nice. There's going to be a missile strike specialist. Gets 2 missile strikes on round 2. Wow. Really? You know what's gonna be sick? If the missile strike specialist gets the upgrade... What's it called? The cooling down upgrade? Where all your special abilities are active 1 turn earlier. Wouldn't you have like a missile strike every turn? Going for the ass man? Yep. Hey, I get it, easy beans. Oh, it's 3 rounds. So it goes to 2 rounds. Efficient light manufacturing. I think that's pretty sick. I think the game can be even louder. I'm just maxing it. It's unlikely going to be too loud. So we can now get 1 fire badger and then 200... 300. We could get a fire badger. We could get a badger and then 2 marksmen, or we could get a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer, or we could just do a bunch of marksmen. Just more marksmen. Probably make more to defend the flank, since he's serious about it. And then we'll get attack upgrade. Ooh. Oh, so he wants his saber to kill our badgers. And he capitulated, he went for Stormcallers. The first one to do Stormcallers is a loser. actually more of a winner. Is Grubby streaming every day? That's dope. Pretty much every day. 6 years ago, I was streaming every day. And then 5.5 years ago, I switched to having off days on Thursday. Then COVID happened. Then off days didn't make sense anymore because we can't go anywhere anyway. Then when COVID ended, well, it's not 100% over, right? But when COVID normalized, just stayed in the 7 days a week schedule. Was COVID good for you? Well, let's say that I can't feel personally, empathically connected to every person that exists. No human can. But I intellectually understand the great suffering that happened for many people. So in that sense, I wouldn't say it was good. Purely the impact on us personally, not counting on any interpersonal relationships with other people. It didn't affect us greatly. In terms of our life cycle. Like we already stay at home a lot. It was a bit of a scary time. And then in terms of gaming actually had a big boost during it, so can't complain there. He doesn't have any protection in the back. We can go for a reach around. We also have 0 chaff, by the way. I can't believe I've... Oh no, I have fangs. I was gonna say. We've got fangs. Ooh, oil? What? Oh, okay. I see. You asked about the patch notes. They're nerfing Sledge, Overlord, and Phantom. Really? They're nerfing Phantom? I thought Phantom was bad. That was loud? Really? The oil and fire? Alright. I'm still getting accustomed to the volume settings. Thanks for letting me know. Patch notes on top of chat. Oh, nice. No more combat power loss. Ah. By the way, where's my chat? Oh yeah, it's over here. Yeah, marksman shoots have been quite loud. Okay. Aren't those effects meant to be loud? Well, I wouldn't want it to be uncomfortable, and I've remodulated all of my sound settings. Microphone, game. So it's important to get it right. Do this. Get badgers. Marksman, we're gonna give them range. Okay, this looks good to me. Am I gonna upgrade OnlyFangs? Probably not. Lightning Storm. They're buffing Scorpion? Oh wait, I actually knew there was a patch. I heard about that. Scorpion's Siege mode is getting an upgrade, correct? So what headset won in the shopping wars now? We've already returned 4 headsets. My stupid head is too big. We've ordered 4 and returned 4. So now we've reordered this one. We've reordered the same headset. The Sennheiser HD 599 SE. Big head, long face, yeah. So I've reordered this one, and by the way, something weird. One of the headsets I returned was a Biodynamics 990 GT Pro. I read on the website that it was made in Germany, not in China. Which, by the way, I don't care, but it said it was made in Germany. Then, on AliExpress, there's also a GT 990 Pro. The exact same headset. The box is the exact same. The headset is the same. The price is half, and there's no biodynamics on the box. So is Germany exporting this product and then stripping biodynamics from the box and then selling it for half to flood the Chinese market with German manufacturing? Or is it faked? Or is it biodynamics, white labeled it, and then sold it for twice the price? I think the third is the most likely. I might want to get energy shields on Fangs. I see a lot of China steals things all the times, but I don't see enough Western companies order and manufacture things in China all the time and then white label them. I don't see that enough. When you look at chat and talk like it's 15... When you look at chat and talk, it's like 15% quieter than when looking at the screen. I didn't notice that before, it was pretty even. I think the effect of moving mic closer means that now the percentage of volume change from turning your head is higher. That makes sense, actually. So when I look at chat, I should also lean into my mic, ideally. If possible. Interesting. What's white labeling? White labeling is where you order a product that exists, put your own name on it, and then sell it for more. You can't sell it for less, right? Because you wouldn't make enough money. So, for instance, the Pokimane cookies, that was white labeling. One of the famous examples in esports and Twitch. She took cookies from Walmart, gave a name and a flavor, essentially the same ingredients, and then sold it for more for her fans, right? That's dropshipping. Dropshipping is not the same. Dropshipping is where you get the Chinese goods, or any goods from anywhere, right? And then you sell them here in a shop. But white labeling is where you give it your own brand. So if you're selling Grubby socks, you may assume that I sewed the socks. But instead, it's the standard Walmart socks, but now has my name on it and double the price. That's white labeling. I'm just gonna go get the advanced targeting system. He already upgraded his Phantom Rays, so I could aerially specialize if I wanted to, and I will. And I'm just gonna get 3 marksmen. How's the chili? Yo, what's up now? How's it going, Robin? The chili. I grinded chilies today from yesterday's successful dehydration project. And then I wanted to dehydrate more chilies today, but I didn't. Because Instead, I spent the afternoon fixing my stream volume. So it's the pleasant day 2 in the bathroom. Actually, I don't know what's gonna happen yet. I don't get those problems when I don't overdo it, because my spice eating capacity is quite high. GG. I did have one problem this morning. Basically, when I was having breakfast, which was brown pasta, brown penne, with weirzing, which is green cabbage, and grilled chicken. So I was having some pasta, green cabbage, and grilled chicken for breakfast. A rather large portion, but I had 3 peppers that failed the dehydration process. They were still too moist and therefore could grow mold if I dehydrated them and then left them like that. So they're not ready to be milled and powdered. So the 3 that were still soft, not all the other ones that were crispy and dry, I decided to eat them instead. But by now, I didn't know which one is super spicy anymore, or like Cassandra level, my wife, and which one was Grubby level. Because I couldn't tell the color anymore. And I ate one and it was fine. It was nice and spicy. And I ate the second one. It was nice and spicy. And the third one damn near killed me. And so I guzzled 700 milliliters of milk in order to douse the fire. Is Cassandra or Grubby level the highest? She's higher. I can eat 0 to like, I don't know, 120 Scoville. Like, it's called SCU. And I think Cass can eat 0 to, you know, over 1 million. Self-dried chili powder so pog. Dude, it's so good. My wife is a beast? Yeah, she's a total animal. She's actually a bird. Birds don't feel Scoville, you know? It's made specifically to psych out our brains. Mammal brains. Gives a new meaning to bird brains. Did you know how Scoville was invented? How it's calculated? I don't know. Does it have to do with Prison Break? I don't know. Can Cass do Reapers? Yeah, she can do Reapers. Wait. Really? That was Schofield? I thought it was Michael Scoville. Oh my god. I see. Anyways, I'm going out for dinner with my partner in crime. Don't fall... Wait, who's your partner in crime? Is it your fiance or is it your guild boys? Nothing wrong with some dinner with the boys. Don't fall too far behind us or you'll have to run these dungeons alone. Alright. I'll do my best. Have a good one. Hey, who's going out for dinner? It's my fiance and then an orc from the guild. Alright. Hey guys, I'm going out with my fiance and an orc. See you guys later. Hey, yeah, not the same person. No, I get it. Cucked. Hey, what makes you think she prefers an orc? Quick question. A few days ago you did a headphone recommendation gig. I have similar preferences. If you don't mind, can you share your choice? I will know more soon. But first, let's make our chaff. We have returned 4 headsets because they were too small or too tight. Uchiha Nealder. We are currently ordering the following 2 headsets. We are ordering, again, the same one I have now, which is the Sennheiser HD599 SE. And we're also going to be trying out the Philips SHP 9500. But we haven't got it yet. This is an epic battle song. I like this Planetfall song quite a lot. It's called Jungle Patrol. This is a good battle song for Mechabellum. I hope Mechabellum is going to get some new music. I think it could benefit a lot from it. I feel like the developers underestimate how important music is for player retention. I'm literally not using their music, and it is hurting them in the player retention and, let's say, addictiveness of the game. You deploy them and they play idle? Yeah, correct. They should license classic songs. Oh. Oh. So the battle begins and then... Oh, this is the new missile specialist. Hey, another cute avatar. Dude, Mechabellum avatars are so cute. I never use in-game music on any game, like why would I? Oh, I can think of some games that are made from an 8 into a 10 because of the music. RimWorld, Elden Ring, World of Warcraft, Warcraft 3, StarCraft 1, Diablo 2. Yeah, Doom. Now, I'm not saying everyone has the same penchant for appreciating... Oh my god, double missile strike, that's crazy. Not everyone has to feel like music is as important as maybe I do, right? Wow. Triple missile strike. Damn, bro. Every Final Fantasy. Yeah, The Sims. Yeah, The Sims. Bro, he's shelling. You need to check out the soundtrack to Total Annihilation. Let's see if it's on Spotify. There is an album called Total Annihilation, but it's not from the game. I'll look it up on YouTube. A little bit hypey. How's the volume? That's kind of weird. It sounds happy. Did you die, Dad? No, I didn't. I'm well alive. This song is way too hypey. A good game developer can make a game that fits the game, right? Total Annihilation made their music for their game. I've never played, so I can't say if it fits. So this is not critique on the music. But I will say it does not fit this game. This is way too busy. Command & Conquer is going to be better.
We are going to have to act if we want to live in a different world.
This is way better. We need scorpions. He's massing sledges. We go scorpions. Ranged sledges with portable shields. Grubby's wrong about TA music, it rules. I can't be wrong because I didn't claim anything. I didn't claim anything I could be wrong about. I said it doesn't fit this game. It's totally true. It can be very good, but not fit this game. In my opinion, he committed to sledgehammers too early, which makes them easy to counter. However, It's not like I've won yet. He may be running like a valid combo where he gets them first, forces a response for me, and then has a counter to that. Because sledges are chaff clearing, so it's not like it has to be a core unit. Like, as long as he stops getting armor piercing, EMP, etc., if he just has range, they are chaff clearers. Not the best, but not the worst. Now, I think for him, Phoenix will be very good. Phantom Ray are good against medium units. He has no chaff, so I'm gonna get them. Their movement speed is 16, which means they need to be relatively far back. Music is amazing, but I have to focus to listen to Grubby now because music is too loud. That's great feedback, thank you. It's still hard for me to get it right. Because I have lowered my headset volume. So I am not as overburdened by the music in a strain to listen to myself. So I need to learn what is the usual volume for me to hear things to know that I am exceeding the game sound. This is better? Great. So I'm getting a feeling for it. Thank you for supporting. Next turn he has mass missile strikes again. Okay, here we go. And he went armor piercing. Okay, now I feel like he pretty much definitely made a mistake. To get armor piercing as well, committing to the sledgehammers, even though I've got scorpions, I think it's a mistake, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Next turn, we're gonna have to get some shields to deal with. Man, it's whack suddenly seeing it from this perspective. But you can't see the whole battle because of this perspective. But it is whack, like it does something to your sense of normal. Kind of like being in space and suddenly rotating and you feel like, where's up and down? And then your friend says, there is no more up and down. Why do you focus on up and down? We're in space. Audio is better, but it could still be lower. Yeah, and then there's of course there's also the fact that some songs manifest as being louder than others. I did lower it again. Oh, he gets the quick cooldown. Very good for himself, for the missiles. Thank you, Rui. Assault Scorpion. Attacks much faster, loses range, but he also gets health and movement speed. I like that. I like that a lot. And then we can just give them range and make 2 more. By the way, he will be triple missiling me now, but does that mean really that I should make shields? I could do. I think it makes sense. Like, we know where most of those are gonna go. This one doesn't matter. It's not enough to kill Phantom Race. Oh yeah, he's killing the other chap. Not 100% of it, still 4 crawlers. And he also got range on Phantom Race. So the Scorpions went from 4.5 attack speed to 3. Let's just observe them for a bit and see how fast they attack compared to before. It's pretty good. It makes them terrifying. Assault Scorpion, what's their range? 110 after upgrading. Did you play Crush, Kill and Destroy as a kid? Yes. I did play it a bit. Thank you very much, the 42-day. Cheers, man. Thanks for the Prime. Game sounds a bit overpowered now. I've lowered it a few notches. Lightning Storm, he's gonna maybe like that because he took the quick cooldown.
Friend.
Thank you for the sub, Rivari. Appreciate it. Advanced offensive tactics. That's something we don't need. Wasp Swarm. He's a little weak against it. Lightning Storm. He'll probably grab that. Do I need it? Not super. But I might as well. It's the final round. We're gonna borrow, get range. Underground threat. I like the little blue echo burst that comes from the turret. It looks cool. Ah, when the turret dies. Oh, when the scorpion fires. Got HP upgrade. He went for Lightning Storm as well. Thank you, CKMD. Yeah, he's got nothing left. Oh, actually, he's got a bit left here. How much anti-air do I have? Just my own Phantom Race. Yeah. Crawlers will get hit by this missile, but he's already dead. Nice. That's it, right? Yeah. Nice, GG. What's your rating in Mechabellum? I'm 1657 here. I feel like when I didn't play as much per day of Mechabellum, the MMR after the release of the game probably got drawn out further. Like the people that were mid to high level got a higher total amount of MMR, which means that staying at 1600 MMR meant the game kept getting easier for me when I play on the multiplayer, because I see people make more obvious mistakes than 1 month ago. Same MMR, I dropped from 1600 to 1400. I climbed back up because I think people that were climbing got higher now. Like I don't know how much MMR like a top player would have now, but it must be back well over 2000 again. The game sounds are overpowering the music when blasting. Speech balance is very clear over the background though. Okay, good. That's good. And it is good that game sounds overpowers the music, I guess. Let's do a random 2v2 actually. Thank you for the sub, Figgy Pudding. Did your other HD 599 break? No, it didn't, but it hurts after some time. Like when I wear this too much, it starts hurting. So I've basically ordered a other headset of the same, even though it's not broken, because I want to test if that one hurts too. This is the Command & Conquer soundtrack, right? It's pretty experimental stuff, to be honest. Yeah, pretty experimental, I think is a great way to say it. There's a lot of weird sounds in the Command & Conquer soundtrack. If you actually listen to the One Must Fall soundtrack, it's a lot more consistent. I think the guy did a great job. I'm playing a 2v2. Gonna go with the Aerial Specialist in this 2v2. This is a random pickup 2v2 match with someone I don't know. Wishing my teammate GLHF. I'm playing with Chip. He's a Sabertooth Specialist. I'm an Aerial Spec. My direct opponent is Supply Spec. And my other opponent is a Missile Specialist. who can choose to missile either one of us, by the way. There are 3 maps for 2v2. There's the sandwich, 2 players in the middle, 2 on the opposite side where the bread is. Then there's the flank included 2v2 map where the flank is included in the middle. And then there's this one where the flank is only on the outside, but not in the middle, which means you could actually do like a very strong attack towards enemy tower like this. It's quite interesting. So we're against the supply specialist that has Mustangs and crawlers. The health at the top is our communal health. Any damage we take, we both take it. Because it's 2v2.
Can you please check out this 50 seconds clip when you have time? It's incredibly cool what happened here.
So that's another interesting side effect of the stream volume rebalancing. The alerts aren't as loud as before. I cannot check the clip right now, no. Why are the healths different? Because the specialists and the starting units that we pick have different inherent values. A tarantula is not 1-to-1 equal to a steel ball when you look at the probability of winning the game in general. So they look at those heuristics. Wow, he went full on the left tower. Interesting. So I'm fighting 2 people all the time. So they look at the probability of win rate for units, and then once they realize which units are like slightly better as starting units, which specialists are better as starting units, once they realize that, they give the weaker units more starting health to compensate and allow yourself to get into the game. And this is actually a very common mechanic in auto battlers. Hearthstone Battlegrounds has it as well. You know how one hero starts at 38 life and another hero starts at 60 life? Because the 60 life hero has no special abilities, but the 38 life hero has a new special ability every single round. The YouTube stream is behind Twitch. Yeah, I saw that there was a... YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. I don't know why. I can always lower the bitrate to YouTube if it happens a lot. It doesn't happen a lot, less than once a week. But I don't understand why it happens when it does happen. It's not really something I want to troubleshoot too much during streams anyway. Since YouTube is like just an extra possibility. But I might lower the bitrate next time. I don't think fangs are gonna do much for me, but I think sledgehammer is quite nice. Sledges are quite good against steel balls. Where did he not use his missile strikes? I feel like he didn't. I feel like my ally did not understand 2v2 very well. He positioned all his forces to all in the outside tower, which means when both of my enemies fully focus into the center, I wonder how we can turn around this, since I'm always facing 1v2 at first. And then we both lose our tower. He gave me a fire badger? Yeah. He really didn't need all this here. Grubby, I just bought this game. Looks sick. It's very sick. And way too cheap. Well, there's nothing wrong with cheap, of course, for us. Let's get the movement speed. Is there a sponsored link from Grubby to buy this? No. I don't have a sponsored link anymore. I mean, I played for 250 hours. I was sponsored 200 hours in for 2 hours. And then played another 50. The cool thing is that they saw many people bought the game because of my interest in it, and then still decided to sponsor.
Greetings, friend.
Thank you for the sub, Jeribko. Wow. That's interesting. He's routing his balls all the way across the map. That's an interesting solution. I do need to start upgrading my right side tower since I'm mostly just ignoring the defense of it. If that tower is like level 3, it'd be very good for us. The other enemy took Rhino Assault, Mobile Beacon, and he has double missile strike as well. Advanced offensive tactics. I don't super need that. He went missile interceptors. I can't spend money on this. I need to upgrade tower right now. I don't need any of this. I'm just gonna upgrade tower 3 times. Don't think I won't. Another missile strike coming. He's gonna mobile beacon towards us this time. 3 scorpions, mass fangs. And mass phoenixes. Oh shit, he's got the support phoenixes. Quantum reassembly, energy shield, range, and EMP. And my anti-air is extremely limited. So how are we gonna deal with those phoenixes? We don't need forts. Forts have AA, but the forts don't do anything against Steel Ball, Crawler, Mustang. So we need another anti-air. Marksmen get too distracted by all his ground units. So it's not marksman either. I can't go wasps. Because they get killed by Mustangs and Fangs. Can't go Phantom Ray. Can't go Overlord. Can't go Wraith. I think it's Mustangs actually. Mustang with anti-air. Get my own Mustangs. think it's the best. He also has no splash damage. So every Mustang is permanently useful. Can you tell me, does he have missile strike available? Missile? I can't see his CDs. It's funny I can't see his CDs. Then am I gonna borrow? Borrow double bubble, a bit sussy. Hey, what is this gonna do? Just kind of hold them in place? I've never seen this. I don't have Planetary Annihilation played, Swampius, but I believe I may own it. I guess they just kind of stayed in place. You know, it took me a while to realize my direct opponent doesn't have any splash damage. It's very relevant, actually. It means you can just mob. Mob with lots of small units. Of course, I don't have that much myself either. I've got 2, 3 sledgehammers and 2 tarantulas. Certainly nothing impressive. I could get arc lights. Ooh, we got smashed. Got a siege mode scorpion enemy. Lightning storm is pretty good. I could aim it here. Yeah. Then I'm gonna sell these sledges and pull him to the center with this. Make sure everything goes to the lightning storm. Triple arc light. I'm afraid they'll die to the phoenixes. Usually not a good idea to go missile interceptors and range on Mustang. Like to make them your carry unit and then get this many while having MI. Because he's got missile interceptor for 1, 2 stormcallers, now for 1. So they're all gonna shoot, and you'll lose 5 Mustangs worth of DPS. I forgot to use nano. Oh, the lightning storm is wrecking me. How did I lose my bubble? From lightning storm, I guess. I lost. Yeah, we lost. EMP? Oh, I got double spelled. EMP lightning storm. Yikes. Too far behind. GG. Well played. Okay. Let's WoW. Was fun. Now, before we go on, there's one thing I need to do. I need to increase the sound of my alerts. Now that everything else is louder too. I forgot about that. No, more Mechabellum, please. Next time. Tomorrow or day after. Subscriber alert. Let's play it.
Greetings, friend.
Okay, let's bring that up to more. Save it. Try again.
Greetings, friend.
Still pretty soft. Bring it up a bit more. Save.
Greetings, friend.
Better. Okay, so that's 54%. Everything else is gonna be a bit soft too. I'll do the rest off stream, but I'll just make sure the standard sounds are a little louder. New sub sounds like this.
Greetings, friend.
And repeat sub sounds like this.
Okie dokie.
Alright, good. It's better than before. I'll do the rest off stream.
Okie dokie.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Thanks, Shushan. Alright, guys. We have died once on our Warlock. Level 15, Grubtor. Can I still log in with him? Yeah, I can. You can walk around as a ghost, right? Since then, we've been playing on our Mage. We're level 24 now, and we just received
less than three.
coaching from Ampy how to farm AOE, Area of Effect. And it was great. It was a lot to take in. We're going to be starting things off with rehearsing some of the lessons we learned to help remind myself and to remember these things. And then we're going to go do some quests as well as do some Area of Effect farming today. The goals for today are to rehearse our AoE farming, not dying, and finishing Barons, and more. Right? Maybe some more collabs.
I need a target.
So, what did we learn about AoE farming, basically? Let's go find somewhere some creatures to mess around with. Oh, and I need to do... I did not do my UI restructuring yet. There needs to be a bit of UI restructuring. Some of these abilities need to be in other places. So for instance, Fire Ward, I'm not casting it that often, but it needs to be available. Dampen Magic, it's no longer necessary for it to be this near. I could have some other buttons for it. I think they go back to the sidebar, since these are prep spells, essentially, and not primary spells that need to be pressed fast. They still should have hotkeys, but you know what? I think those are perfect for numpad. Am I not a numpad user? Hell yeah, I am. Numpad 7, numpad 4, numpad 1. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's Warcraft 3 right there. And the same, and maybe the same should be true for things like Fire Ward. But don't you take your hand from mouse to go numpad? No, it's my left hand. Maybe we'll even click numpad 7. Yeah. Numpad 7 is TP normally for me in Warcraft 3. Fire Ward should probably be quicker than that. What about Amplify Magic? That's like the reverse of Amplify. Amplify Magic is like Dampen Magic. It's specifically for dungeons. It should also be here. I think I'm gonna move it right here. Let's see. Buff number 1. Buff number 2. So we've got Frost Armor and Arcane Intellect. Then we've got Dampen Magic. And we've got Amplify Magic. And then we have Drinking and Eating. What we conjured. And then how do we conjure it? Here. Maybe with numpad 0 and dot. Or maybe numpad 6 and 3. I think numpad 0. This was F11. We remove that. 0 and dot. Numpad 0, numpad dot. 7, 4. 1. Numpad 0. This is numpad dot. Ah, no, you know what? This is it. 7, 4, 1, 0. 8, 5, 2, dot. That's it. Conjuring will be below using. There it is. Numpad 7, numpad 8, and then conjure. Perfect. Grubby, you can go on action bar too. I know, that's super confusing for me. Like toggling to go... how is it again? Shift and then scroll, I thought it was. It's confusing to me. Oh, bartender removes it? Oh, very good. Bartender removes it. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so I'm happy with this. Hearthstone doesn't have a toggle yet, doesn't have a hotkey yet, which I suppose I could put on Asterix if nothing is using that. Yeah. And we've got cooking, which we barely do. Here we have the engineering, smelting, and then there's the first aid. This is confirm. Basic campfire. Need simple wood. Oh, we never freaking make this. And then maybe teleporting can be F11. F11 and F12. Okay, now we need to do our spells. Target dummy is B5, which is my mouse, which has a range of this much range. Then B4, which is also my mouse, is Frost Nova. Mods need to help Grubby set up his action bars in a more clean way. It's all messed up at the bottom where there's the setting and a question mark. No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Like, yeah, it's not touching enough, these two, but no problem. Okay, for AoE farming, basically, what we do is we aggro a bunch of creeps with tap targeting, and then we pull them towards us, we freeze them, and then we go away. We go away as far as we can, and then we end up blizzarding them. We do that twice as they come towards us. Then when they get near, they get real near us, we may Frost Nova them once again, and then blizzard them. We can also finish them off with Arcane Explosion, Flame Strike level 2. And anyone that ends up getting away, we can finish them off with Scorch or Wand. So that's for AoEing. That's for AoEing. Let's see, anti-venom is not super important to be fast either. Definitely not a premium location. Blink on E, I've really been liking it. It's been very good. This is F1, F2, F3, F4. What should F1 be? Currently haven't gotten F1 usage. F2 is potion, F3 mana, F4 is dynamite, F4 is a copper bomb. What's a copper bomb?